y'all. If you are new, we're gonna go ahead and meditate. If you're not new, welcome. You know the drill. Go ahead and find your seat, find your extension in your spine. Let your eyes close, let your breath be dramatic and slow. We're just gonna meditate for the next 4 minutes. If you feel so called, you're welcome to invite some clarity, invite some angels, invite some divine spirits and ancestors that are here to help you understand and receive which pieces and parts of the message are for you, because even though it's in a particular placement, it's still general energy. So, take your message with a grain of salt. Let's go ahead and meditate for the next 3 minutes. Go ahead and bring those deep, expansive inhales and exhales back. Let's wake up and get ready to receive the reading. Okay, so this message is for you if you have Jupiter in your 12th house of Aquarius, okay? Welcome, my little anti-socials. I don't know what to call us, but I'm one of us too, so I get it. All right. Shit off the back, this isn't even my message for you guys. This is my pre-pull. I definitely want to give a big shout out to Destiny Taylor. Go ahead and definitely go and purchase you these. If you're seeing this, if you feel so called, I really do fuck with the deck. I love the affirmations, love the energy. These 3 right here came up upright, and these 3 actually came up reverse. I just flipped them over so that we could push them in the upright, but that immediately gives me, when I work with my therapist, sometimes when I'm in my darkness, like my I give up, I'm not feeling this, da da da, whatever excuses is going through my head. I've said to her, like, I love affirmations, but I don't always feel like lying to myself to like make it true. And her response was really like, you just keep lying till it's not a lie no more, basically, you know? So that's how I get with these three, you know? I turn them upright because I feel like my Jupiter in the 12th house of Aquarius loves, I'm gonna call y'all loners to just to give you guys a name. My loners, you guys, you need to believe these things. These are the ones you know. These are the affirmations you are like, yeah, I know that I'm grateful to be the soul that inhabits this magnificent body. You already know it's okay to be born again and rediscover yourself. You already know that's evolution. You already know that's becoming. You already know that your vulnerability and ability to feel fearlessly are your superpowers. The things that you struggle to know and actually move is like, you're blocking your abundance. And you have Jupiter in the 12th house in Aquarius. Don't you ever for a second block your abundance. It could be so big. It could be so massive. So let's say this one together. I am financially abundant. Money flows to me with ease. Keep this in your practice. This one too. And I can understand, like, if you're having a money blockage, how your heart could be blocked too. This one too. My heart is open to give and receive unconditional love, okay? So, in general, my Jupiter in the 12th house of Aquarius, I know life is going a little crazy right now. Don't know that. Actually, right now, for those of us who have Jupiter in the 12th, this video drops August 8th, somewhere in there, August 9th. I might have gotten the date wrong. But there's not actually too much Aquarian energy in the chart right now. So, this is for people who have heavy mental issues, this is a break for us. So, it's a good time to just kind of sit with your psyche. Let's say this one together, fam. I gracefully welcome new adventures of income into my life. Okay, cool. And like, that's it. You're blocking your money because you're being a hater to yourself, okay? And I know y'all, because I know me, and I've seen myself do that in the past. For real, I've seen myself do that in the past. Just got a reading done from my homegirl. And she basically told me that. She just basically told me, like, you gotta believe in, like, what is it from Peter Pan? Like, every time you say, I don't believe in fairies, the fairy dies. Like, if you don't think that you're gonna touch your abundance, you're not going to. You know, it's in your shit is in your 12th house, so you have to believe in it. Nobody else can even see it, so you have to believe in it, okay? Alright, this is just the pre-pull. I don't want to take it too literal. It will have some effect on the actual reading, but these are just the cards I had out to meditate on, to give you guys some hope, to tell you where we're about to go in the reading. And yeah, I'm excited. Also, if anybody feels the need, go ahead and drop in the comments just an affirmation that helps you get through your worst days or your best days. It don't matter. Just an affirmation that helps you feel rich, feel abundant, touch your money. Know that your heart is open. Know that your money and your abundance and your love is all good. Especially when it doesn't feel like it. Because, you know, we're all different. Some of us might feel amazing today and some of us might not. Yeah. In general, yeah, what I'm asking for you guys, especially the ones who actually, because this is, like I said, general, for those who may have been like, okay, I could see what she's talking about, but that's not for me, I do feel strong here, give us more affirmations to strengthen this type of energy, you know, to open our hearts and believe that our money's coming, because we don't have time to, we could be sad as we want, honestly. Our this placement is a sad placement, I'm not going to lie, but we can be as sad as we want, but we don't have time to really get stuck in depression, sadly. Like, we don't have that, like, because once the hope dies out, that's when all the fairies die, and that's when you're not going to get all the manifestations and all the things that you hope for. So you really have to stay a little, like, positive. And something personally I do, I grew up Christian, when I get all, like, angry at spirit and angry at God and just not okay, I always just remind myself and I remind God, like, you said at the minimum I got the faith of a mustard seed, so here's my mustard seed, you know? I let my hope kind of shrink down to a little small space, but I don't never let it dissipate, you feel me? Take it with a grain of salt, your message, your life, your practice, your spiritual energy, your 12th house, bro. And, like, where Aquarius is in the 12th house, so, like, it's even more you know? I really can't even tell you shit. And if you are really Jupiter in the 12th house, you already know that. Jupiter in the 12th house of Aquarius, you already know that, okay? So yeah, You just gotta fight off the negative thoughts, fight off the being broke, fight off the I can't, fight off the I'm a loser, fight off the whatever is floating in here. You have to fight it off, like, with active energy. Like, every time you have a negative thought, stop and replace it with a positive thought. Something that I've been practicing in the new year, when I go to sleep, I read affirmations to myself, like a bedtime story. It makes my dreams so great. I feel like it opens up my, like, psyche to feel comfortable. Like, she's like, oh, I feel loved. Like, let me show you a dream. Also, I have two journals. I have a dream journal, and I have and it's not like dreams, like, it's a goals journal, and I have an affirmation journal. I read them both every time I go to sleep and every time I wake up, and I can tell it shifted my energy. It's made me more hopeful. I was really depressed like a couple weeks ago, honestly, and that's been my 7 of Wands, okay? 6 of Wands, once you start to fight them demons off, fight them thoughts off, don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Make it a goal of yours to, like I just shared you guys my practice. Find your own practice that's your goal. And I mean, you can share if you want, but this, I just feel like it's so internal. Like, if you want, you can post on Instagram, but really, like, let it just be for you. You know, like, this is my goal. Every day I want to work out just to keep my endorphins up so I'm not depressed by when it gets cold next year. It doesn't matter what the goal is, but in general, think Jupiter in the 12th house, which is being alone, isolation, and mental. I'm, like, reducing it into small words, so, like, mental, and you want peace of mind, okay? Yeah, like I said, you are giving up hope, bro, and it's not cute. Like, you're like, who the fuck cares about looking good when you're depressed? Like, that's what I'm talking about. It has nothing to do with looking good. I'm talking about if we could just see what the inside of your brain looks like, it doesn't look good. You know, like, oh, baby, you gotta believe in yourself for real, because you have goals and stuff, okay? And I'm talking to your 12th house. I do a lot of 12th house energy. Like, people usually come to me for readings when they're going through 12th house transits. So if you are Jupiter in the 12th house of Aquarius, you probably have Pisces in the first house. So hit me up when it is Aquarius season, but also know that's my 12th house season, so I might be going crazy at the same time you going crazy, you know? That's just how it goes, for real. I might be losing hope when you losing hope, but I do know one thing about me. I know how to read. I know how to give a message. Even in times I don't feel the best, I do know how to channel, and sometimes it makes me feel better, sometimes it doesn't. It's just me being a real, okay? Then these three are all in reverse, so it's like, okay, Aquarius in the 12th house, Jupiter, and whatever, my fucking loners. You feel like life has handed you something that's like, it's so not fair. You're literally like, this is not fair. Like, why did God do this to me? And it sucks because you really just have to work through it. And I don't have nothing. I don't got no goodies in my bag for that one. No goodies in my bag. Just more affirmations to get you through the work that you think that you can't do. I can feel the need. A lot of us, something happened to us when we were young. Not even something so dramatic. Like, it's not like one day changed your life. And that very much could be the situation. I don't know everybody's life, everyone's charts, everyone's energy. But in general, like, we went through something when we were young, and the words still play back in our head now as grown adults. And it's not fair because we didn't have a chance to protect ourselves when we were little, but now it's like our duty to, like, heal from some shit that we didn't even, like, it's like, I didn't hurt myself, but somebody else hurt me, so now it's my responsibility to heal. And that's the thing that makes you be like, I don't want to. Like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. Yeah, okay, so I think that Spirit is saying get creative in your ways of healing, you know? Like, how many of you have actually been to an acupuncturist, for real? Like, put in the comments, yes, I have. No, I have not. Like, how many people, and then, like, even see, like, you know, I think you need to get creative in the ways that you could feel good, because, you know, like, needles, nobody thinks of needles being, you know, feeling good, but you can release some pressure, especially some pent-up pressure if you have emotional issues, like a lot of Jupiter in the 12th house of Aquarius does, okay? So, take it with a grain of salt, but find a way to release some pressure, to get rid of some stress. Yeah, what does that say? It's okay, and I'm just going to keep reading these because I want to I want y'all to hear this for real. I want it to sink into that 12th house. It's okay to be born again and rediscover myself. Let me read that correctly. It's okay to be born again and rediscover myself. That's evolution. That's becoming. Okay. So try something new. Okay. This example is acupuncture. It does not have to be acupuncture. Could be anything. Just try something new. Get a tattoo. Get something to remind yourself of how much you love yourself and the work that you're still willing to put in to save yourself now. You know, to heal yourself. Okay. Okay, I know this message is for me, but this is obviously, like, I'm the reader, I'm the Jupiter and the Aquarius in 12th house. Take your message with a grain of salt, okay? So it's not going to be exact, but basically, I have problems with shit being broken around me. It makes me feel so, like, fucking financially incompetent, like I was talking about here. Fucking sad, fucking, like, damn, like, you ever had some shit break and then you just can't afford to fix it? So then you spend years just looking at it every day. That's how I be feeling. And I know, like, this one I know is talking to Ayana Corbin-Ross. So, some people really could have broken tile. That could be the thing. But in general, it doesn't matter what your broken thing is. But it's like, God can see you wasting your energy focused on that broken thing that you don't even have the money to fix. And there's stuff that's well within your power. Well within your power. To focus on it, because that tile is going to be broken for a long time until you really hit that, until you hit the lottery for real. So don't worry about it, because it's not in your power. You have to stay within your scope to really make a change. You cannot change the world, but you can change your world. You can change your scope. You know, change a little bit of that. Stay within your scope to make the changes that you want to make. Let that change be big change or small change. But we're Jupiter and Aquarius, y'all. None of this is going to be small change, okay? So we can save the world, but we have to start off with what is well within our scope, you know? It's not going to look like me just going outside and telling everybody, smile, and I don't know, the world's smiling. Like, that doesn't even that sounds crazy already, you know? Yeah, don't focus. God can see you, Spirit can see you focusing on the things that are not working in your life. So it's like, you're not even really, like, even if you are, you're not even sitting there, like, manifesting a change. You're just sitting there like, fuck, I'm poor. Fuck. Somebody hit me a week ago, and now I know I can't get my car fixed, so I just gotta drive around like this, you know? Like, Spirit sees you thinking that shit every day. Like, think something else, you know? You can still see it and just think, oh, thank God I was okay during this accident. For me, in the tile, like, thank God I have a roof over my head. I have hot running water when I need it. I have food almost every day as soon as I need it. I don't really go hungry. You know, if I am go hungry, it's not because of lack. It's because I'm too tired to cook, which is its own blessing, you know? That means I get to decide who, what, when, and how I eat with. You know what I'm saying? So be grateful. Get creative in your ways of healing. And I think that you should work with your hands, but just to make you feel better, not even to create or make money or do whatever, just to give you like a little idle task. You can sew. I make beaded jewelry, so if anybody wants one, I will make you one. If you really want it to be like exactly how you want it, you can send me the beads off of Michael's and I'll make you one. I'll make you a couple. I do anklets and waist beads and chokers and stuff too. But again, and I noticed like this reading I'm giving you guys applied advice. Like a lot of times Tarot gives advice, but I noticed every card has been like, okay, this is an actual exact thing. It's not giving me energy. So it's giving me like just the idea of like, to help yourself feel safe and protected and balanced, like just give yourself something to do. Something to put in your hands and like work on, like crochet or paint your nails, or I don't know, you know, those people that do the like finger waves and learn a new skill with your hands. Protect your like self, protect your energy, protect your heart, protect your hands. Let's see. I think you should also protect your joy. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Gratitude is the thing that like, if you're ever looking for magic, you're looking for like, where's my sign? You're looking for whatever. Gratitude is that vibration that gives you the change that a lot of us are looking for. It's really gratitude. So This one did come up in the upright, so I feel like it's saying, like, protect your gratitude. This is something that's, like, rock solid, good for your mental health. Don't let anything come between you and your gratitude practices. If you pray every day and you say you're grateful every night, don't start sleeping over at a man's house who is, like, listening to your prayers, and now you're scared to pray, so now you stopped listing your gratitudes, you know? It doesn't matter what your thing is, just be protective of your gracious attitude, because it's going to get you to where you are going to go, you know? It's also going to help you just feel better on the days that you're focused on your bumper being fucked up, you know? The days you can't stop thinking about the tile, the days you trip over the tile, you know? Yeah, needle, so if you really feel the need to. Metal, I mean, listen to metal music if that's your thing. I feel like more that's just saying, like, work with your hands. It gives me, like, Ogun, like, brass working energy, like, metal work. So, like, maybe, I have a brass ring. I know you might have seen me wear in a couple of my videos before. But, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Can you clarify for the 7 of Wands? My Jupiter and Aquarius. Jupiter in the 12th. I feel like, okay, this one I'm like, I know this song, and I think it's funny that Jam popped out, because it is giving me song. Okay, so I actually have a playlist on Apple Music, and you guys, if you really want me to share it in the comments, share the playlist, because I know I can tell from this reading that it's probably going to be like me and 2 other people watching this in 6 months, you know, because I know it's talking about me here, you know. So if you really want this, let me know. But it's saying, like you need a song that helps you, like, just think in your head, like, tell the bitches to back off. Like, something that's like, move, bitch, get out the way. It don't matter what it is, but it's like, that's my jam. And that's going to be your vibration, like, your instant, like, oh, I just need to protect myself, you know? I have a playlist for when I'm mad, and when I'm, like, it's just songs that make me happy and dance, and just, okay, I'm not, every time I listen to it, I'm like, okay, I did that one. Definitely not a DJ, but that playlist changes my mood every time. Then I have another playlist that's, like, it's called She Protects Her Boundaries, and it's just to remind me to step up for myself, and that's what it's saying. It's saying, this shit is your jam. Like, play that shit, you know? For those of you who aren't myself, find your own songs, find your own music. Your shit might be metal music, for real. But find your own songs to, like, put yourself on that vibration when you start to feel low. When you start to feel like you need to protect yourself from yourself or others. It doesn't matter. Jupiter in 12th house, it don't matter who your enemies are. They're hidden. You're going to see them, you know? You're going to eventually see them when they're trying to attack you. But you need a song regardless, just to help you get in that protective energy, because you don't need, I mean, you could be the bitches, you know, but you don't need bitches fucking with you. But like I said, the bitches don't always have to be the haters and everybody outside. The bitches could be the other voices in your head. It could be you, you know. You just need a jam. You need a song. Aww. If you really want to get married, then just ask the universe for it and believe. That's probably why you feeling all hopeless and shit. You're like, where's my lover? Where's my man? Why am I so alone? What did I call you guys, loners, earlier? I know, bitch. I know that song for real. Like, you're out here looking for your mans. That's okay. Just ask the universe. Like, say it with your whole chest. Where's my man? I'm looking for my man. I'm trying to attract a man. And you don't have to let everybody know when you walk out the house. Don't be a pick me. But tell God. Tell your Lord and Savior. Tell your angel team. Tell the divine. Tell spirit. Tell your, you know, your sister that passed. You know, it doesn't matter who, but speak it. Speak what you want to the universe, because you will get it. Don't be afraid. You're, like, afraid to say what you want because you're so used to not getting it. Like, whoa, now you're blocking your blessings. That's crazy. It's like, you got to the level where it's like, you're not a kid anymore. People can't say no to you, like, use the authority. And we have problems with authority. That's another thing. People can't use the authority to really harm you anymore, you know? So you already got used to not getting used to stuff, not getting stuff. So it's like, open yourself up. Like, believe in fairies. And they're like, yeah, just hold it. That's what they're saying. Like, hold, freeze. Like, your hope is dissipating. It's not going away. Like, it's not just, it's like melting. It's dissipating. They're like, freeze it. Like, just hold it right there. Like, hold it. Don't let it shrink any smaller. Don't let your hope get any smaller. Like I talked about, when I can feel myself get I never let myself get hopeless. Like I said, I'll get down to that mustard seed little bit of faith, and I'm like, God, you see how small that is? That's all I got left in you right now. But that's what you told me. That's all I needed to get through tomorrow. Okay? So they're saying just hold it. Don't let your ice block melt anymore. Your heart that's open to give and receive unconditional love. Like I said, this was in the reverse when I first pulled it out. So it's letting me know, like, your little ice block is like, you're scared to like let it get warm again. Like you know what I'm saying? You're scared to have hope again. That's so crazy. Okay. All right. I want more positive messages for my Jupiter in the 12th house of Aquarius. I want more positive messages. I'm gonna use the big chords. The big chords for this one. Spirit, please give me some more positive messages. I think I'll just do 3. Maybe I'll do more. Kind of liking this. Okay, so just a rundown. Things that you need to do to help you feel better, to help you think better, to help you flow better, to stay in alignment of who you truly are, because you're not like nobody else. Like, you're nothing like, you ain't like these bitches, and these bitches ain't like you, okay? We need a defensive jam. A song that helps us defeat the demons in our head and like our outer world, you know, whatever that looks like. You need a jam. And go ahead, drop some jam suggestions in the comments. Like a song that really helps you fight off negative vibrations, thinking. That songs that stop you from accepting the things that haters might actually say when you're young or old. A song that just reminds you as an adult, like, I don't have to think about myself like that anymore. You know, that was a survival technique, okay? If you want to get married, you want to find your man, you want to keep it a secret between you and God, do that, girl. Find your mans. You're going to find the wedding, like the ceremony and the vows, the beauty. Like, it's like, make a vision board for your ideal wedding, you know? Because personally, I'm going to tell you, I'm a Jupiter in Aquarius. I would never do that. Like, I'm like, you know, I record these videos, right now it's January 16th. You'll be seeing this on August 8th. And I, like, the Ayana that is alive right now, the Tony Rose that is present, like, But if I seen this in a reading in 6 months and I was feeling real hopeless, I might do it. I'm not going to lie. Right now, I wouldn't really, like, I would be like, oh, I'm not a pygmy. That's what I would say before I would go out of my way to make a vision board about a marriage, you know? But they're saying, like, open your heart and imagine the ideal marriage, imagine the ideal relationship, and tell spirit, like, make a vision board, write it down, do whatever, but, like, manifest, call in your lover, like your actual partner, because they're just out there waiting for you. They're out there thinking, like, does my soulmate ever think about me? And you're over here thinking, like, oh, I'll just meet them organically. Like, God is telling you, Jupiter and Aquarius, in the 12th house, to call them, to invite them in, to really, you know, manifest that partner, because you can do it. Okay. And we have one fall, and we'll go ahead and go. You can't do it because of my nails. Shout out to my nail lady. I went to Manchester Salon. Yeah, they're saying, like, I already see you not believing in yourself. They say you believe in yourself a little bit, but a lot. But they're like, are you gonna, like, it's like, who even cares if you live, it's like, you believe in yourself a little bit, but a lot, you know? But they're like, why even do this? Like, just believe in yourself a lot. Like, why do you believe in yourself a lot and a little bit? There should only be one answer to how much you fuck with yourself, you know? And if you want a partner, call yourself a partner. Like, you deserve that. I believe in you. I'm like, do I? Not if you don't believe in yourself. I'm just kidding. But I do know, I feel like the people watching this video, for real, you didn't get sit here for no reason. Like, if not for nothing, you're trying. You're looking for something to hold on to hope. Trying to keep your little heart warm. It's all good. It's all good. Call your lover in. You tired of getting your heart broken? Call the next person to be here. Call it. Affirm it. Like, we start off with affirmations. Okay. Can I get 2 more cards to clarify this message? To complete this message, some of positivity for my Jupiter in the 12th house of Aquarius. Okay. They're like, okay, you're just, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the day. At the end of this day, it's not the end of all your days. That's really the message. Like, you're just still growing. You're still learning. You're still practicing. You're still taking in all the advice from this message and that message and her message and his message and what this teacher said and what this mentor said. And that's all completely fine. That's fine. They're like, just know that during all this, Spirit doesn't want to see you act broke. Like, and that's not, has nothing to do with money. It could very much, like, it could 100% have everything to do with money. But right now, they're not even saying, like, it has nothing to do with money. They're saying they don't want to see you act broke in, like, spirit. Like, don't give up hope. Don't think that your abundance is not yours. Because Jupiter in the Aquarius, like, if I'm translating this, Jupiter is abundance. 12th house is hidden psyche. So it's like, you have to believe in fairies if you want to touch the fairies, you know? Like, if you want to touch your $1 million, you have to believe before anybody else can see it that you are a billionaire, you know? And, like, life is hard, so the more that you let your dreams die, the more you let your vibration of success and everything that you want die, the harder it's going to be for you to obtain it, you know? So they're saying, like, don't act like you're poor. Don't act like you're broke. Don't act like you're, like, poverty. And, like I'm sorry to say this, but I might be telling you this, and you're looking at your bank account, and it says 2 cents. And you're over here like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? I ain't got no money. You better not act like you're poor. Don't let the vibration think, like, of life let you think that, like, see you thinking that you're poor, you know? Don't act like that. Don't accept that. You believe in fairies because fairies bless you all the time. Okay, I'm going to read a Bible verse. Okay, so I just opened up the Bible. I read the Bible the same way I do tarot cards. This I do in dedication of my people because I love tarot cards. They love the Bible. I do this with the hopes of bringing everybody together with respect and love. And yeah, I opened up to Isaiah 58:2. Right and wrong fasting. Cry aloud. That right there is our answer. Those 2 words. Cry aloud. Like, girl, tell God that you want a man. Tell God that you're like, where's my money? Cry aloud. Act like when you pray, like, act like God's in the room and he hears you. Don't act like, oh God, I don't know if you can hear me because you're Jupiter in the 12th house of Aquarius, bro. I know God hears you when you pray. And I know that you know that too. So you need to act like it. That's what I'm talking about when you said don't act like you're poor. Like, act like when you pray you're a king and God comes immediately. God's like, oh, yeah, my child, I heard you first. Or whatever. Imagine it. Act like it. Pretend. Delusion. You guys are, in general, Pisces risings more or less. You know? So fall into the delusion that God loves you. You know? Because that can really be true. Alright. Cry aloud. Spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. And shew my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. And shew my people their transgression, in the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me daily, and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteous. Ooh, let me read. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna do verse 2. Yet they seek me daily, and delight to know my ways, as a nation that did righteousness, and forsook not the ordinance of their God. They ask me the ordinance of justice, and they take delight in approaching to God. Okay, y'all, like I said, I cannot lie. The tarot cards I fuck with, the Bible, I don't even know what that meant. I know, hopefully someone in the comments can clarify that for us, because I'm not even going to try. But I do know we had the justice card, and it talked about, they forsook not the ordinance of their God. They asked me of the ordinance of justice. They take delight in approaching God. I don't know what those words mean. Forsook, like, what does that mean? Forsake? Okay, forsake in past tense. I really don't even know what forsake means if I'm being 5,000. Forsook not the ordinance of their God. They asked me the ordinances of justice. They take in delight approaching to God. Yeah, I'm going to stay within my scope, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Somebody, like, on God, somebody in the comments clarify that second verse. But I do know this first verse. Like, I feel very confident. 58. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and strew thy people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. So yeah, just talk to God. Talk to God about it all. You had a friend that fucked you over, talk to God. You miss your mans, talk to God. You feeling broke as fuck, you're mad that you have 2 pennies when you invested your time and your energy and you're waiting for your job to pay you, talk to God. You love that all the people that are pouring into you. You love the way that you've been growing. You love the way that life is investing into you. Send gratitude to God. You don't know how to believe in yourself. You don't know which path to choose. You don't know where to go. You're kind of confused, but you're not confused because you feel good. You just are like, what do I do now? Talk to God. You found multiple acupuncturists on Groupon. And now you're all excited because you don't know which one's the best. They're both the same price. One's 20 minutes away. One's 20 minutes away the opposite direction. Talk to God. Talk to God. You don't know what she was talking about when she said you need to work with your hands. Talk to God. You don't want to be worried about that bumper sticker that you hate on your car that you can't get taken off. That little thing that you can't fix. Talk to God. Talk to God. Ask him about that song. For real, I do have a playlist that helps us do this. But you need a defensive mechanism. But I don't want to call it a mechanism because it's not something you are defaulting to. It's something that you're intentionally using to protect your peace in your mental space. But you need a jam. You need a jam. Yeah. You looking for your mans? Talk to God. You wish you got an icebox where your heart used to be. Talk to God, you know? Life is not fair. What do we do? Talk to God. You're still working on your goals. They're not folding the way you feel. You feel like you have to go back. You have to go relearn and study and, you know, be born again. Rediscover yourself from the beginning. You don't want to do that. You're 50 years old, you know? Talk to God. Same thing. Because God's watching you no matter what. Spirit is watching you. And it's like, whatever you believe in, like, let's say you're like, I don't really talk to God. Like, I feel like, let's say you are devotedly to the ancestors. This is what I know from my own life. They're like they're telling everything you're doing straight to God. You know, that's their plug, you know. Yeah, protect yourself, protect your peace, get that bullshit out of your head. I know it's like I feel Jupiter in Aquarius in 12th house that you don't even have real enemies. You just have like old records of what enemies said. But it's like, could you even play all those times those enemies complimented you? Because I know that like those people who came for you, they didn't just only give you negativity. Like, there was a reason you even listened to their voice in the first place. Like, they gave you a little bit of love, a little bit of compliments mixed in with the abuse, the hate, the whatever has you feeling insecure. So it's like, that's why you even listened to them in the first place. So what if you just, like, the way that you deleted the compliments, could you imagine deleting the hater shit? You know, it's hard. I was reading something on TikTok about, like, how the human brain, it can remember, like, we can remember anything a hater says, but it's hard for us to remember when a woman was like, oh, I love your earrings, and then it actually made us feel good, you know? Just wanted to show you guys these so we can keep our vibes positive. Definitely practice the ones you feel good at, and definitely go back and really reinforce these into your psyche until they feel true. Super fun reading. Definitely take care of yourself. I am open to readings, but actually I'm open to them now in January 16th. I don't know what version of me will be alive and well and operating and doing tarot on August 8th, 2024. So, I don't know, follow me on Instagram and DM me if you want a reading, because I'll either say yes or no. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I will see you in the next one.